Hi everyone, it's Tristan from Houston, Texas, and I'm super excited to be here. Happy Sunday. My name is Tristan Jackson. I am from Houston, Texas. I am the author of four books and three children's books. My first book is Dream the Impossible. I am an author by night or weekends, and I am a college counselor by day. I've been in higher education for 10 years now. Yes, I look very young, but that is who I am. I started writing in 2012, but Dream the Impossible was not released until 2015. So my writing journey, I am fairly new. I'm on the journey for about 2.5 years now, about almost three. So, but I am super excited for what God has done and what He will continue to do. Born and raised here in Houston, Texas, and so each one of my books is, I thought about this yesterday, has been a journey in my life. Dream the Impossible is about my journey of my dreams of wanting to go to college, come from a broken home, a single parent home, and it talks about basically me and my mom. I'm telling her I want to go to college, and my mom was like, defeat on her face, baby girl, you're not going to go to college. So it talks about all the defeat and still holding on to my faith and my dreams and hope and perseverance and some of the things that I went through even to get to college, and even while I was in college, some of the things I had to go through just to get that diploma. So they say the tassel was worth the hassle. Again, that's me. My name is Tristan Jackson. You can follow me online at www.tjinspires.com. So Dream the Impossible is my first book. Dream the Impossible was followed up by What to Do When Life Gives You Lemons. Yes, What to Do When Life Gives You Lemons. And that chronicles my life after college and the working experience and some of the things that happened right after another. My cousin got killed. I got laid off, and so my cousin got killed the next week, and so it talks about depression, rejection, some of those negative lemons. How do you take those negative lemons and try to turn it into something positive? The follow-up to What to Do When Life Gives You Lemons, the next one was College Success Guide. I am a college counselor by day, and so it took all of my experience being a first-generational college student, working in the higher education field. So I took all of my knowledge that I knew and put it into a book to help families, especially single parents, about the college experience. So it talks about financial aid. It talks about how to talk to your advisor, how to go and seek out, tutorials, scholarships, the application process. So it talks about all of those things that you need. Even it's not just for first-time college students. Even while you're in college, preparing for the workforce, about your time management, money, how all of those things come to play. And that one is called the College Success Game Plan. And my latest book is entitled Wait, Pray, Hustle, Repeat. And that one is my experience as, again, I'm a first-generational everything. So it talks about actually wake, pray, hustle, repeat. We do those three things every day. What we wake, we pray, some kind of hustle. You have to have some kind of hustle, and then you repeat. So it's a journal, and so it talks about all of those things. Like I said, each one of my books is a journey in my life. Like I said, from Dream the Impossible to What to Do When Life Gives You Lemons to the College Success Game Plan to Wake, Hustle, Repeat. The question is, do you have a saying or motto for your life? Yes, my thing is, I started from the beginning with Dream the Impossible. Never give up. Never give up never give up in life. Like I said, if God has embedded a vision into your life, no matter what the hardships, the trials will come, who's not there, who's not supporting, who's not buying, never give up. Because from my experience, I know that God will send the connections if you just stay faithful and never give up. So I use that on everything, is never give up. Even when I'm down and want to give up and want to throw in the towel, I have to go back and, Tristan, you have to go back and read what you wrote in your books. Never give up. Like I said, God will manifest and He will send you those right connections. You just got to stay in His word and stay faithful to what He has for you to do. Don't worry about what's going on over here or there. Just stay focused on what you need to do and never give up, because somebody is dependent on you for that dream, whether it's, the person that's waiting on you to at the book signing or at your event. Never give up on your dreams, because like I said, God has given you everything you need. And like I said, it gets hard sometimes, but never give up. I would say that's my motto. My genres of writing are inspirational, motivational, self-help. We're venturing out very soon with Damon Alvarez. We're venturing out into our first novel, so that will be my first genre outside of the inspirational, outside of the self-help, outside of the Christian inspirational is the novel, and it's called Secret Church Wise. Yes, we hold a lot of secrets, so that one is really doing a lot of research on a lot of things that things that happen in church and our personal lives, and so that one's coming out very soon. On average, how long does it take me to write a book? It depends. God gives me my visions for books. Whew. What to do when life gives me lemons. I was in the bathroom and I was like, man, I thought about everything that I had went through. And Beyonce at that time had came out with her Lemonade, and so I was like, man, let me write a follow up to my own personal Lemonade, and it was in the bathroom, and so I just took me probably 2 months because I had so much built up inside of me with my cousin, my getting laid off and dealing with rejection and depression, and I had so much. So it didn't take me that long to write that one. So it depends on what my what's going on in my life. Like I said, Dream the Impossible was my first one. I started writing that one in 2012, actually on a Microsoft Word document, and I went around asking, researching different publishing companies, and they were like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to get this book published, and I was like, I don't have that type of money. So I kind of, hid it for a while, and I even told some of my family members, I'm going to write a book. And it's like, you don't have anything to write a book about. You got the perfect life, you went to school, you did this and you did that. Nobody will buy your book. So I kind of, hid it for a while. It's like, well, I don't have the money. Nobody, they're already giving me, slack because I'm about to write this book. So I just kind of hid it for a while. So that one took me from getting everything together to publishing, probably took me the 5 months. And I met this young lady via Facebook by the name of Michelle Taylor. And thank God for Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Thank God for her, because she told me about the self-publishing route, and it's been on and popping ever since. So that spurred off with Dream the Impossible. So usually, depending on what the situation is and how what's going on in my life, it usually doesn't take me that long to write a book, especially if I have a lot built up inside. So it usually takes me about 6 months to get everything from start to publishing. The next question is, how do you think you've evolved creatively? Oh, man, I have evolved creatively a lot. Like I said, I am a first generational everything. So creatively, I think I have did really good. I don't give myself much credit as I think I should, but evolved creatively from learning the self-publishing route, learning who to work with, who not to work with, learning that it takes more than just writing the books. It's good you write a book, but what happens after writing a book? Flyers, making sure you work with the right people, learning Amazon, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of these things, and just creating a package and creating a brand. Like I say, you have the book, that's all fine and dandy, but you have to have the creative side of it too. So I think I've evolved really tremendously over the last almost 3.5 years, from not knowing anything about, the publishing and books, to evolving this brand, which is TJ Inspires. So it's just not about the books. It's about empowering and uplifting and sharing my story. Like I said, not just sharing my story here in Houston, getting a chance to go out and share, across the world, Canada, Atlanta, New York. So I think I've evolved a whole bunch from 2012 to currently right now. It's just learning it all and taking it all in and observing. I don't know everything. So that's why it's very important that to network and, get out there and meet people, that are on the same journey as you. What advice would I give to aspiring writers? Never give up. Like I said, network is key. Networking, getting out there with like-minded people that are on the same page as you. You're going to have those naysayers. You're going to have those people that are not going to buy your books. You're going to have those people that say, oh, you wrote a book? You gave all of our family secrets away. You shaming us. Like I said, if it's embedded in you and God has given you that vision, that tool, never give up. Never sell yourself short. Never sell yourself short. Never give up. Network with people. Use these tools that's out there, the free resources, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Get out there. Send out those emails. Get your email list. Never give up. But I would say you have to, it's going to be so much happening, but plan. That's one thing that I have learned to do. Have a schedule. Plan out what you want to do. If writing is what you want to do, like I said, it's more than just writing a book and putting it out there. You have to network. You have to, go to different showcases, go to different, places, resources to help you. These online tools here with the creative expressions. Networking, it's so much out there, and there's other people out there on the same journey as you. So I would tell anybody that has started their journey, even if you 4 years into this journey, there is so much to learn. You never stop learning, but never give up on your dream. Do you have any tech tools that help you with your output? Yes, I utilize it all. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, my website, all of it. I use it all. And the most thing that has been most helpful to me has been a tool called Fiverr. I learned that from Michelle and my cousin about Fiverr. I have to do what I have to do until everything that I do is self-financed. What does that mean? That it means that I have my check and I utilize what I have left over from my check and I put it back into my business. Knowing that one day that I won't have to, there are sacrifices I have to make, but one day that these sacrifices will pay off in the end. So I utilize them all. So one tech thing that I would definitely look into resourcing is getting yourself an email club. Getting yourself a website and linking the website with the email club. Constant contact with your email, sending out your readers updates on Fiverr, utilizing the free stuff. It's nothing wrong with utilizing the free stuff until you get where you need to do, until you build your audience. Are you a penster, plotter, a little bit of both? I think I'm a little bit of both. A little bit of both. As I have evolved in my writing process, I have learned to, if I get hit with something like with Dream the Impossible, What to Do with Life Gives You Lemons, or even any one of my books, I automatically, either write it down in my phone, or if I'm near a computer, I just write it out. But I've eventually evolved into more of a plotter, writing everything out. This is what I want chapter 1 to be, and that's chapter 1 to be about. And that's when I'm writing with the mom with the secret church wives, is planning it out. This is what we want chapter 1 to be like. This is what we want chapter 2 to be like. This is what we want the readers to feel like. That there are some secrets that go on in the church. There are a lot of things that get swept under the rug. Religion, trust in God, faith, some of the things that, that happen in the church and even in our personal life when Sunday, when we go home, dark secrets that we hide from our families. And so over the years, I've evolved into more of a plotter, just writing it down. What are you working on at this minute right now? Oh, I have a lot going on, but because I'm going back to planning. Right now, I am working on the Secret Church Wives. Yes, Secret Church Wives, and it is phenomenal. Can't wait to share that one. But that's what I'm working on. Also working on more events with TJ Inspires. We have some exciting things that are happening here in Houston as we go on tour in 2018. Our first stop will be in New Orleans for our book tour in New Orleans. So we're working on that, and just working on more events to self-power, not only empower myself, but empower other people that have that are on the same journey as me, beginners, even people that have been in this industry for a long time. So our first one will be the next month on the 11th here in Houston will be the Vision Board Party. It's open to men and women. Said it does. We just don't want to segregate just women, but we need to come together as a community and lean on each other. I need you, you need me, as that song says. We all need each other. So that's what the purpose of Cupcakes and Conversation is, to just bridge that gap between men and women, letting you know we need each other. And so what awesome way to start off with a vision board party. If you've never been to a vision board party, you want to come. If you're in Houston, it's November the 11th at 4 o'clock at the Library Coffee House and Wine House on Scott. And it's open to men and women. Come together. It's free. And as we evolve into events for 2018, we just want to have focus on empowerment, share our stories. Like I said, it's more than just writing a book. You can write a book, you can write 50 million books, but if they're just, there, you have to get out and share your story. Like I said, social media is really good, but it can only do so much for your brain. You got to get out there and meet the people where they are, because a lot of people are not on social media. They're not on Instagram. They're not on Twitter. They're not on Facebook. So I just want to meet the people where they are and just give back a little bit. What is your favorite way of promoting your book? I would say the favorite way of promoting my books is actually getting out there and meeting the people where they are. I had an event yesterday, so I'm learning to not overrun myself going out every weekend, but maybe finding one or two events that that I felt led to go to. I'm going out there and meeting the people where they are, because I don't sell many books on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Most of the time, 99% of my sales actually come from when I actually put the book in the reader's hand. They flip through it, they look at the back, and I get to share what Dream the Impossible about, Wake, Hustle, Repeat. Oh, it's a journal. Yes, people love those self-help journals, and write down, what's your goal for the next 5 years. Here's some other entrepreneurs that have went through the same thing, or here's what Tyler Perry got rejected. He started off in New Orleans. Oprah got rejected from one of the major networks, and look what she is. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, some of those things. So that's what Wake, Pray, Hustle, Repeat is, inspiring, motivating dreamers, which I am a dreamer myself, is to never give up. You have to plan, you have to write it out. So that's what my favorite promoting is. Like I said, Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, they're cool. But when I actually get out and see, put the book in their hand, it's like, oh yeah, my daughter, my granddaughter, she needs this. Or my grandson, he's heading off to college right in next semester, and this book would be perfect for him. So that's my favorite way of promoting, is just, putting it in their hands, letting them feel it, letting them touch it, letting them, sharing my story if it's in front of an audience, and just sharing, where I come from. Not perfect by at all. I'm saying that I'm flawed, but through God's grace and mercy that I'm still here, and He's still allowed me to share, through creative writing. Our website is www.tjinspires.com. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we have our email club, so follow us online at www.tjinspires.com. Like I said, not perfect at all, but knowing that this dream that I have is not for me anymore, it's for, the next generation, to say, hey, my aunt was not perfect at all, but here's, our family history. So a book is, a book is just a legacy. When I'm gone, they can look back and they can pick up this book, and this is what a little bit of our family history. This is why, it's set up as the way it is. But yeah, follow us online at www.tjinspires.com. We have our weekly blog. This week's blog was focusing on Write the Vision. So God said, write the vision, make it plain, write it on tablets. So you have to have a vision for your life. You have to have a plan. You know, successful business companies, they have a vision. They have a mission statement. So why don't we have a vision for our lives? And so that's what the vision board party is for, is to bring out men and women. And we have some exciting things as we prepare for 2018. The African American male author chat. Our men, they don't get a lot of love and support. Some think that, all men are in jail, all men are thugs. No, they're not. So this event is purposely for the African American male that often gets overlooked. To love and support on them, come hear their stories, how they become writers, what inspired them to write, their journey. Like I said, that event I'm super excited for. It's just to love on our men, African American men, especially because not all of them are in jail. Not all of them are thugs. Not all of them are, are touched by the system, as they said on Monday at this event. But just inspiring and motivating them to say, hey, we love you. We want to, see what you're writing about. What has been your journey for this writing. So got a few more minutes, and so I'm gonna read something from my first book, which is Dream the Impossible, and you can find this. I'm online on Amazon.com. I would love for you to go to my website at www.tjinspires.com, and the book is entitled Dream the Impossible, a personal memoir. Little girls who dream become women with vision. And that's what the vision board party is for, is to have a vision for your life, have a plan. If you don't have a vision, you're kind of just wondering. And like I said, God said from the beginning, write the vision and make it plain. So this is Dream the Impossible. This is my first book, so it's my baby. I don't have any kids, so I find that my books and, TJ Inspires is just like my baby, so I'm going to protect it at all costs. But this one is my first one. It's called Dream the Impossible. It's a personal memoir. Little girls who dream become women with vision. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of Dream the Impossible. So this one is called Home. For much of my life, I kept secrets because of shame. I was called the dark child, dumb, ugly, and stupid. I had never had friends to hang out with. I feared bringing people to my house. I feared that if people really knew me, they would reject me. My home was not the one seen in a television screen. Throughout a person's life, they are faced with different obstacles and challenges. My life in particular has been full of ups and downs related to specifically wanting a better future. Let's see if I can give you something else. So here is the intro again. My purpose. My life is a story of faith, hope, perseverance, survival, love, heartbreak, compassion, triumphs, and failures. God didn't promise days without pain, laughter, sorrow, sun, or rain. But He did promise hope for the day, comfort for our tears, light for the way. If God brings you to it, He'll bring you through it. My purpose for writing this book, which is Dream the Impossible, is to inspire people to achieve their dreams in spite of adversity. Certain things in life will cut you open like a knife, and sometimes you'll bleed internally. No one will ever know. You might scream for help, but your voice is modded by hardships and struggles. Nobody can hear you. I want to reach the silent voices in the world that are searching for hope. I'm a witness to God's favor and how you can rise above your situation. I was not born with the golden spoon in my mouth. It was made of white plastic. Born into the drug life. I knew God had a better plan for my life, and I was determined to break the generational curses. My lifelong lesson has been to find my own identity in this sometimes crazy and harsh world. Let me read that again. And this I'm reading from Dream the Impossible, which is available online at www.tjinspires.com. I'm on Amazon. I'm going to read that one more time. I was not born with the golden spoon in my mouth. It was made of white plastic. I was born into the drug life. I knew God had a better plan for my life, and I was determined to break the generational curses. My long life lesson has been to find my own identity in this sometimes crazy and harsh world. It has been said that you are a product of your environment. I am the struggle, and I definitely know it's real. There's an old saying that the road to success is often paved by failure, as is one of the most important steps. And that is my first book, Dream the Impossible. And it can be found online at www.tjinspires.com. It can be found on Amazon. Get it? And let's see. This one is the College Success Guide. I don't have a copy of What to Do When Life Gives You Lemons, but that one is powerful. But this one is for anybody. College Success Guide game plan. It's for anybody that has a kid that's going to college or in college, starting a journey. It doesn't matter if you're 18 or 45. It is written for anybody that is wanting to start the journey of the college process. Like I said, my mom is a product of me, a product of this book here, and standing on her and getting her ready for college. And she graduated in 2009. She graduated this past year with the Associates of Applied Science. So I use everything I wrote in College Success Game Plan, use it on her, and it worked. So if you have anybody that is struggling in college, it's a guide to surviving and thriving in college. Yes, it's called the College Success Game Plan, and it can be found online at www.tjinspires.com. It can be found on Amazon, but it is perfect for if you're 18 or 45, you've been out of school 50 years. This will guide you into college success. So let's see if I have, and it's a journal too, so it has, journal pages. So it's really a self-help. So I'll read something from you from College Success Guide. Having worked with hundreds of students over the past 7 years as a college advisor, there are common themes for why many students succeed while others fail. Here are the top 6 steps you need to take to ensure your college planning is successful. I called this the College Success Game Plan. My experience of working college students, all majors from the age of 18 to 80. So yeah, this one is a College Success Game Plan. Make sure you get it. It's for anybody, whether you're 18 or 80. This will help you, guide you in college success. So it's found online at www.tjinspires.com or Amazon. This one is my newest baby, and it's Wait, Pray, Hustle, Repeat. And it is inspiring and motivating dreamers. It can be found online at www.tjinspires.com, Amazon, and all of our books, because this is my birthday month, 32 years old. And everything can be found online. It's $8.99 for this month, so get them. Next month they'll go up. But this one is Wake, Pray, Hustle, Repeat. And I got this inspiration from my own personal life, watching my mom hustle, watching family members hustle the illegal way. And so it's like, we do that every day, whether it's illegal or legal. We want the legal way. But it's a good book. It's called Wake, Pray, Hustle, Repeat. And it's found online at www.tjinspires.com. And let's see if I can find you something from this one. Yes, so the first chapter is called Dream. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Many people have trouble seeing the potential of their dreams. They give up on them because they don't see how they will ever come true. They just can't see how taking the time to discover and plan will have an impact on your dreams coming true. Have patience. Although your dreams have not yet come to pass, it can be realized. No matter how hard the journey is, smile big and bright each day. Your dreams and goals and purpose matter. It's time to start making them a priority. When you work from a place of passion, drive, and strength comes from within. You become an unstoppable force, and every day is an adventure in its own way. While you can't force dreams to happen, you can take steps towards them. Maybe you want to open up your own business. First, you have to think: do you know anything about starting a business? And that is Wake, Pray, Hustle, Repeat. And I'm going to read you a quote from Wake, Hustle, Repeat. And in here I put T's tipping. That's just tips that I give. Did you know Steve Jobs dropped out of college and got fired from Apple all by the age of 30? So, Tyler Perry's early production was a complete flop. He was living on the streets in Atlanta in 1998. Perry funneled all his money into the making of his play, I Know I've Been Changed. It was a failure, and Perry ended up with nothing, living on the streets. Instead of giving up, he kept showing the play at Atlanta's churches while working construction and sell jobs until he got his big break at the Atlanta House of Blues. And that is Wake, Pray, Hustle, Repeat, which is inspiring and motivating dreamers. And I thank you to Creative Expressions for doing this weekend. And we can be found online at www.tjinspires.com. Again, we have so much exciting things that are happening. We want you to be a part of the journey. So follow us online. Our YouTube channel is TJ Inspires. Everything is hashtag TJ Inspires. Like I said, we just want to empower and uplift each other because, like I said, as the song says, we all need each other. I don't know it all, far from knowing it all, but I do know that never to give up on your dreams, that when I'm gone from this earth, that these books will still be here, inspiring and uplifting. So follow us online at www.tjinspires.com. Thank you so much.